Yes, now people, it's your boy Kilo Co. And we're back with another episode of The Grow Room. Okay, now today's episode, I wrote this down because I knew I was going to forget it. But it was kind of following on from yesterday's episode. So I wrote this down, so let me read it to you. Tomorrow's episode. Stop making music or content for people who don't like you. Make it for people who are in the same boat as you and they need to be inspired. So it's a good job I wrote that down because I most definitely forgot what I was going to speak about. So make music or make content for people who like you as opposed to people who don't like you. So what I mean by that is, for example, when we come on here and we speak about things and we address things or whatever, sometimes what we might be doing is we might be addressing rumours, we might be addressing people sending for you, we might be addressing, things that people are saying in the comments. People could be coming for you, people could be writing whatever, or this, that and the third, or perhaps it's not even online. It might be something that's happened back in your hometown, or maybe it's a family sort of thing that's going on, and you feel like you need to send some subliminals, do you know what I'm saying? You feel like you need to address some things because people need to know what time it is. But if I've learned anything over the last few months of watching the internet and YouTube and people going back and forth with each other and things like this, it's that when you make content or a video or even a diss track or whatever, if you make something for an intended audience, might be only 3 people, it might be just 3 people from your area that's pissed you off and you need to let them know. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of making content for those 3 people who don't fucking like you anyway, make content for people that do like you, that need to be inspired by it, people that might be going through things at this moment in time in their life, and you might have gone through the same thing as them or something similar, so you can kind of like help them through it, so to speak. So instead of like making content to address people or making content to prove a point or making content to not validate, but I don't know how to explain it, like Winston Churchill has a saying, if you stop at every dog that barks, you'll never reach your destination. So it's like every yapping dog, every person that's just, if you stop and address them, even if they're a muppet and you know you're going to wash them, you don't need to step down, do you know what I'm saying? Like, the king don't come down to address the fucking peasants, does he? He don't need to come down and be like, yo, what, you think you're bad? You don't need to do that shit, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, instead of giving that energy to those people, when there's only like 2, 3 of them, maximum 10 people that are even worth talking about or even addressing, shift it. And now instead, all those people that were bigging you up in the comments, make stuff for them. Make stuff that's going to make them feel like, oh, yeah, my man's going through what I've been through, or we can relate to each other. Because there's so many things that I would see that would be like, I'd be going through it, man. I'd be really going through it. And then I'd watch somebody's story and I'd be like, yo, like they went through that. Like, oh, that's sick. Like, if there's any entrepreneurs or any hustlers or anybody watching this right now, I would advise you, if you haven't already read it, go and read the book Shoe Dog. It was written by, I forgot his name now, Phil Knight. He was the founder of Nike. And I read that book when I was doing China White Industries, and there was a couple of times where I was going to knock China White on the head, and that book, it made me believe that I was on the right path, because there's things that he says in there that only a person on this journey would understand. Like, there was a moment where he was like, I knew I was just crazy, but I had to prove it to myself. Like, I had to prove this shit to myself, and it's like, it's true. Like, I'm not bothered what anybody else thinks. I don't need to prove it to you. I need to prove it to myself, so that when I'm 92 years old and I'm sat in the bloody nursing home and I can't do shit and all I've got is my brain going, I need to know I was that guy. I did what I said I was going to do. I accomplished this. This is what I wanted to do. This is who I wanted to be. I went and I did that. Instead of sitting there and being like, I wish I'd give that a go. Oh, I wish I'd stopped thinking about what everybody else thought and I just went and did it. I wish I'd stopped being scared and I just wanted comfort and I went into uncertainty and stepped out of the matrix, so to speak, do you know what I mean? But how long have we been going on for now? 5 minutes, yeah. I'm trying to keep them down to roughly about this time, do you know what I'm saying? But it's hard when you're live streaming it because you forget things. So I'm trying to think what I said a minute ago to keep going, because I don't want to chop and cut these up. I want them to just be one long thing. Like, I don't want them to be edited or anything, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so what was I saying? I'm trying to remember the last thing I said, man. What was it? Here's some of the Kilo Co mugs that I've been making. This one, some of them have lasted ages. Some of them just recently broke. I broke one the other day, but I'm trying to think what the point was, because I don't want to stop this and then carry on going. Do you know what I mean? But then I don't also want to just waffle and just be sat here awkwardly, just like, bro, just leave it, let it go. So let me think. Stop making content with people who don't like you. Make it with people in the same boat. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video short. We'll keep it nice and sweet. And what I'll do is I'll either catch up on the next video, what I missed on this one, what I forgot or whatever, or we'll come up with a new one. But anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. It's Kilo.